Alrighty, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Before we get into it, I know you're probably looking at my hair like, wow, what's going on there? I'm wearing it like this because I'm sick of you guys saying that I have a mullet, all right? I have long, luscious locks all over my head. I'm not sitting here with a man mullet, and I won't stand for it. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Obviously, normally we talk about other people and other things. I wanted to use this video as a way for me to kind of share my thoughts on myself and kind of where the channel is right now and where it's going to be in the future. With the videos that I make now, I feel like I have less of a chance to kind of share those things. And so that's what this video is going to be. So just getting straight into it, I don't have any sponsors anymore. So the only sponsor that I really actually had for quite a long time was BPN, which is a supplement company that's run by Nick Bear. He also makes YouTube videos, and we're actually quite good friends. There's no bad blood or anything like that, but us no longer working together really has kind of got my mind turning, and it's really made me want to share my thoughts on kind of the current state of the fitness industry and where I feel like I fit inside of the fitness industry. So a little bit of backstory. I was with BPN for about 2 years, and honestly, like the last 8 to 6 months, I've felt very disconnected, not just from BPN, but just from the fitness industry in general, which I'm sure you have noticed in my videos and just in my posts in general. I've really kind of separated myself from that. And so it really did feel kind of weird to be with a supplement company. And I honestly, like, I mean this, there's no bad blood. I don't think that BPN is a bad company at all. They basically, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't share this, but basically they let me know like, hey, we're getting rid of some athletes. They want to start moving into like in stores and stuff like that. And so they said, we can't work with as many people. And honestly, I wasn't surprised. I was honestly kind of relieved because I knew that I wasn't really doing my part as an athlete anyways, as far as like posting as much, because I'm off of Instagram for the most part now, and all that stuff. So like, I know that's part of what my job was, and I wasn't fulfilling that thing. And so the fact that I was no longer affiliated, I honestly felt like a sense of relief because I felt bad that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing anyways. And so that's a little bit of the backstory of why I'm no longer with him. You know, now I am no longer have any sponsors and your boy is just vibing. For me, getting into the fitness industry and becoming a fitness YouTuber or whatever you want to call it, genuinely was not something I was trying to do when I first started. When I first started making content, when I first started uploading on YouTube, but certainly on Instagram. You know, I started my Instagram, ObesetoBeast. That was the first thing that was ever called ObesetoBeast, because I was like, I literally felt bad for posting so much weight loss stuff on my regular Instagram. So I said, let me make a second one that's all about weight loss, and I don't feel bad about annoying my friends and family. That's why I started ObesetoBeast. That's literally the reason that it started. And so I did not have some sort of grand vision of, I am going to be a fitness influencer and I am going to inspire a ton of people. That really wasn't my goal. And so I kind of fell into this. And again, I am so incredibly grateful. I really, really hope it doesn't seem like I am coming across as ungrateful, because like YouTube, the fitness industry, weight loss, all that stuff has completely changed my life, right? I want to make that very clear. But at the same time, I feel like I know when my time is up in a certain area, if that makes any sense. And I feel like my time is up in a certain part of my life. Does that mean I'm going and I'm completely deleting my channel? No, not at all. But I just know that it's time to shift and move forward, and that's what I'm doing now. What that means for me and the channel, honestly, if you've been watching the videos for the past few years, it really doesn't, nothing really changes for you, honestly, surprise. But I just really wanted to make a video to really be like, yo, this is what's going on. And so if you are someone that has been following me from the quote unquote beginning, you will know that I used to do a lot of vlogs, and I used to do a lot of full day of eatings, and I used to share my journey. That was like a big thing, right? And if you've been watching the videos for the past few years, you will know, yeah boy, it doesn't do that anymore. Why is that? The reason is because it's boring. No, I'm just kidding. But the reason is because there is not much for me to share anymore. Like, I have shared everything that I can share about losing weight. Losing weight, that's one of the biggest issues about being a quote unquote weight loss influencer. I brought this up in a lot of videos recently, but it's something that's on my mind so much right now, is that being a weight loss influencer should have an end. It should have an end, right? Because when you lose weight, eventually, hopefully, you lose the weight and now you just keep it off. And so for me, when I first started the channel, I was on the very tail end of my weight loss journey. I was still kind of losing a little bit of weight, not much, but I was like just at the end of it. I had just like lost the weight, right? I wasn't someone that had maintained for any amount of time. And so it was very fresh for me. And so I was like doing full day of eating, sharing what I was doing, and it was all made sense to me. But as the years have gone on, I no longer feel like it makes any sense for me to make a full day of eating because I am not trying to lose weight. Like the amount of food that I am eating is going to be very different than most people that are trying to lose weight. I would say almost everybody that's trying to lose weight. So it doesn't really make sense for me to make those videos. And so that ties into, well, then what am I going to do? Again, if you've been watching the channel, you will already know, but that's why I have transitioned so much into more commentary type stuff. And there are a lot of people that like the videos, which I am very thankful for. There are also a lot of people that don't like the videos, which I completely understand. If you signed up for videos that were about me and my journey, that's not what my videos are about anymore. But there's a reason for that. It's not just because I don't like making those videos anymore. That's part of it, honestly. But also, it doesn't fulfill me at all, because it's all it would be if I was to still make those videos is me rehashing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And that's just not something that I want to do. And honestly, it's not something that I could see myself doing, because I would just go bonkers. Now that's all fine and dandy, but I also want to be very real. I think it's been very clear, if you've been watching my videos, that I am very jaded with the fitness industry and the weight loss industry. Why is that? Well, I have been doing this now since 2014. So that's a lot of years. I'm almost 30 now. I'm 29. It's freaking crazy. But I've been doing this for a while. And I have seen many people come and go. And I have definitely seen the rise of the fitness influencer. Now, and also the fall. But when it comes to the fitness influencer and how much that has changed fitness, it cannot be overstated. It can be a good thing, but also the amount of damage it has done to the fitness industry and the fitness space at large. One thing that I have noticed a lot of, and this might sound like I'm being judgmental, and if that's how you feel, that's totally fine. You can feel that way. But one thing I have noticed is, especially when we're talking about the weight loss influencer space, is that there are a lot of people that gain a lot of followers and a lot of attention from losing weight. And that's all great and fine. But the issue is, a lot of times these people, the way that they are losing weight is, one, not healthy. And another really big part that is not talked about is these people do not know how they're actually losing weight. They don't know what they're doing, but they are losing weight. And it's not even their fault per se, right? But it's just become such a big thing. Once someone starts losing weight and they start posting, people want to follow them. They want to ask them what they're doing. And it's very hard for someone that's getting all of that attention and all of that love and all of that admiration and having so many questions to not want to capitalize on that. And so the amount of times I have seen people lose a lot of weight, again, not know what they're doing, continue to not know what they're doing, really don't even understand the basics of weight loss, start selling programs, start selling plans, start, giving advice when it really shouldn't be happening, is insane. And then on top of that, the amount of people that I know that have maybe lost weight certain ways, but then they claim that that's not what they've done, or they lie about taking steroids and that's how they actually have had this transformation. Like, there's so much stuff going on behind the scenes that it makes me honestly not want to be connected with that anymore. And so the only thing that I feel like I can bring to the table is calling that stuff out, because that's the only way I feel like I can be of service to the people that are watching my channel. Because like I said in the past, I have so many videos that go over the basics of weight loss. And the thing is, those videos from 5 years ago or however long ago, they don't change. The basics doesn't change. There's no reason for me to remake that video. And so, yes, I could remake it, but I'm literally just saying the same thing over and over again. So instead, I want to feel like I am being of use. And this is what feels like makes me of use, is by calling out the BS that I see. At the end of the day, I have seen a lot of people get scammed. I've seen a lot of people fall for false narratives. I've seen a lot of people waste money. I just see that happen all of the time, right? And I don't know how to explain it other than like, I really can put myself in that position, because I remember being 20 years old, being almost 400 pounds, and I would have fallen for anything. Like, I would have fallen for anything. Like, if someone told me to do this diet, this thing, that thing, I would have done it. Luckily, I was broke, so I never spent any money on stuff because I couldn't afford it. But like, if I had the money, I don't know what I would have wasted my money on. And I didn't have money to waste, you know? And so I have this visceral reaction, especially when it's people that have lost weight themselves taking advantage of the people that follow them. Like, it's just something that I do not want to stand for. And the fact that I have a platform to call it out, I feel like it makes sense to do that on this platform. And that's what I want to do. So to wrap up this video, what am I going to be doing moving forward? Again, like I've said, not much is going to change if you've been watching the channel for a while. But I just wanted to kind of share my intentions and hopefully explain why this stuff is so important to me. I don't like seeing people get taken advantage of, and I feel very strongly about having a platform and being able to call that stuff out. And if I'm able to save one person in a video that I make, that makes me really happy. And I feel like it's happening because I read the comments. I see people saying like, I'm really glad that you're talking about this. Like, I used to follow this person and I really noticed all of these things that they were doing. That makes me happy. Those are the things that really motivate me. And so that's what I'm going to continue to do. I really, really appreciate all of the people that have been sticking with me and that have been watching the videos. I even appreciate the people that used to watch the videos that will even comment and say, hey, I don't like these videos anymore. But you were there when I was, when I was doing my thing, losing the weight. And if you don't want to watch the videos, I totally get it. But I really do appreciate those people, because they gave me this platform to where I am able to do what I'm able to do now. And so, at the end of the day, I'm just very thankful. And I wanted to share this video to hopefully have a place where if people are like, why does he make these videos? Or, he's not even losing weight anymore. What's the point? I can point to this video and be like, this is why I do what I do. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.